What if I told you that Donald Trump's own favorite polling company just delivered one of the most damaging political blows of his presidency? Not from liberal media, not from Democratic strategists, from Rasmussen, the very pollster Trump regularly promotes when the numbers go his way. And this time, the numbers don't. Let's break it down. In a stunning new development, Rasmussen polling shows that more Americans now believe Joe Biden did a better job in the Oval Office than Donald Trump. Yes, even Trump's go-to polling source is signaling serious trouble. So what exactly do these numbers reveal? And why could this be a major warning sign ahead of the midterm elections? Let's dive in. According to Rasmussen's latest survey, 48% of Americans say Joe Biden was the better president. Only 40% back Trump. Even more shocking, Rasmussen's own chief pollster, Mark Mitchell, admitted on X that if an election were held today, Joe Biden would win. Political strategist Chris D. Jackson compared this result with two other major polls from YouGov and Harvard CAPS Harris and found something remarkable. 3 separate polls in a single week, all saying the same thing. A majority of Americans believe Joe Biden outperformed Donald Trump. Jackson summed it up bluntly. When even Rasmussen shows it, you know how bad things have gotten for Trump. But the Biden comparison might not even be the most alarming part. Rasmussen also asked Americans whether they feel Trump's promised golden age of America has arrived. The result? 58% say they don't see it at all. Just 27% believe they're living in a time of prosperity. The rest aren't sure. That's a dramatic shift. When Trump first took office, over half of Americans believed brighter days were ahead. Now, that optimism has collapsed, and that disappointment could show up loudly at the ballot box this November. Trump continues to insist the economy is booming. He recently told NBC News he's very proud of it, claiming tariff money is flooding in and manufacturing plants are about to reopen. But voters tell a different story. A recent CNN SSRS poll found that 64% of Americans say more must be done to reduce the cost of living. In simple terms, people don't feel richer, they feel squeezed, and perception often matters more than press conferences. Immigration was once considered one of Trump's strongest issues. That advantage may be fading fast. A new NBC poll shows 72% of Americans believe ICE should be reformed or abolished. 66% disapprove of ICE's conduct. Only 34% approve. This comes after fatal shootings linked to ICE operations in Minneapolis. The message is clear. Trump's hardline approach to immigration may now be costing him public support and potentially congressional seats. Put it all together. Trump is losing ground to Biden, even in Rasmussen polls. Americans don't see the promised golden age. They're frustrated with rising costs, and immigration policy is increasingly unpopular. These aren't isolated problems. They form a pattern, and with midterm elections approaching, this could spell serious trouble for the Trump administration unless there's a dramatic change in direction. So what do you think? Are these polls a temporary setback or the beginning of a political shift? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this breakdown helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest political analysis. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.